in light of your recent article, were you referring to Jennifer Aiden when you referred to spoiled children?
So I never called anybody's children spoiled. So that's a loaded question because I didn't ever do that. The house that I was describing at the beginning could have been anyone's house, but yes, it was Jennifer Aiden's house. But her children are definitely not spoiled, which was why I wrote the article.
Okay, so how is your current relationship with Teresa Giudice, and do you regret the comments you made about her husband?
Do I regret it? I stand by it. I don't regret the comment because I wasn't judging what her husband did. I wasn't, talking about his character. I was making a simple point about controlling your husband, not anything about, specifically her husband, just in general about controlling your husband.
So, okay, Teresa was spotted out on New Year's Eve with a mystery man. To your knowledge, is Teresa dating someone other than Joe?
To my knowledge, no way. No way.
Okay. There's no video.
I think it said she was in Miami, but I don't even think she was in Miami. I think she was in Jamaica, right?
Danielle Staub is going through her third divorce. Do you think Danielle should remarry again after this or just stay single?
Danielle, she's very unpredictable to me, so I wouldn't even know how to advise her. I have no idea what's going through her head. I really don't. The fact that she has been engaged so many times means she clearly likes being attached to somebody. So, you know what? I'm not, me and Danielle are just very different people, so I can't even begin to tell her what is right for her.
Do you think Danielle's justified in a restraining order against Marty, or do you think it's just getting out of hand?
I mean, I have no idea. If a woman feels physically threatened by a man, I think they should definitely get a restraining order, but I have no idea if he did any of those things. I do know that Danielle runs her mouth and makes things up, but I'm not saying that she made up him being violent with her. I have no idea about that, so I don't even want to, because if she does feel threatened, she should get a restraining order, but I also know that Danielle sometimes, things exist in Danielle's head that don't really happen in the real world, so I don't know what's true or not, so I'm just going to leave that between them. They can have all that mess.
Now, if she's single, would you ever hook up one of your male friends with Danielle when she becomes single?
If I wanted to punish them for something, maybe. If I secretly hated them. Most of the single guys I know at my age are single for a reason. They're a little bit of a snake, so maybe.
Yeah, that'd be a good fit.
Maybe.
So what can fans expect to see on this week's episode of The Real Housewives of New Jersey?
I do sit down with Teresa, as you see from the preview, but I won't tell you what goes down, so you'll have to watch that. And, a lot of relationships moving in a different direction, and, it's just a lot of everything. It's just, there's so much that happens the rest of the season that, I took a beating on social media this week, and I kind of, want some more episodes to roll so that people can get the hell off of me and maybe move the hell on and stop attacking me, because there's so much good stuff to come, so much.
What are they, in your opinion, what are they attacking you the most for?
You know what, honestly, and I haven't said this to anybody, it's very funny because if they're on Team Teresa or what, they'll start off telling me you were so wrong to go into Jennifer's house. And you have ugly lips, and they move in different directions, and you need lip implants. So, it veers into this area where I'm like, what the fuck? People are just, crazy. I'm like, you can be mad at me for writing an article that you think I should have given her a heads up, fine. That's your opinion, and I'm happy to read that. But, once you start talking about, my face and my lips and my hair and I'm this and I'm ugly and, that's just all new territory for me, so I'm just trying to, ignore some of it, and, people could be very cruel. I think there's people who, are very big fans of Teresa, who, no matter what I do, are not gonna like me, and giving, this article just gave them more fuel to dislike me, so, you know, it's just you can't please everybody. So I'm trying to ignore the really, really vicious comments, but people, you know, they'll get on you for anything.
So of all the housewives on the other shows or on your show, like which one would be the one that you would want on your show the least?
Maybe Shannon Bedore. I think maybe she seems a little not as open to new friendships and a little more judgmental and I don't know, just maybe not like as fun as I would like. Just I don't think that she seems that open to new friendships or getting to know new girls, anything like that.
Who would you say is your celebrity crush?
I can't talk like that anymore because when I did say that I thought Reggie Bush was cute, people threw it back at my husband and he was not pleased. So, I mean, he doesn't feel threatened by Reggie Bush, obviously, but I just, you know what, I felt like maybe it was a little disrespectful to him to, you know, talk about other men that I think are cute. So I'm just going to say that my husband's the only person I could ever have eyes for, and I'll leave it there. Hey, this is Jackie Goldschneider, and you're listening to The Dominic Natty Show.